UFC 260 Saturday night. I missed it because I had a baby.
Congrats.
Like the second the match started, I was sitting down watching pay-per-view and then had to leave.
It was a good card.
It was a good card. Harry, you watched it. Did it live up to the hype?
Yeah, I mean, it was quick. The
It was
last three
quick. A lot of
fights.
knockouts.
Yeah, O'Malley won by knockout.
Mm-hmm.
Vicente Luque won by knockout, and Ngannou won by knockout. I mean, O'Malley looked good. He got back to his winning ways.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to see him step up in competition and fight somebody ranked. The
He's a
last time,
beast. Yeah, it
yeah,
would be nice to see
he's
him
saying
back
his
there.
loss was a fluke. Well, I'd love to see them run that one back.
Yeah.
But at least fight somebody ranked,
Mm-hmm.
He's been fighting all these unranked guys. He looks good, but you got to test yourself. We got to see if he's the real deal or not, if it was a fluke or not.
Mm-hmm. 100%.
Woodley looked run down. I mean,
Woodley has looked run down his last 4 fights. I didn't see this one. I'll trust you. He lost by submission in the first round. His last fight that I did see, he didn't even look like he was interested in being in the ring.
well, he started off well. He started early, had the guy dazed,
Mm-hmm.
went for the finish, gassed himself out, and then the other guy took control, turned it around.
That's been a big issue for Woodley. He gets winded a lot, and I think that's been a lot of his problems. Has he lost his last 4 now? At least 3.
He lost to Usman, Burns, Covington, and now look at. And I think he's done. I mean, he's an expensive contract.
Mm-hmm.
UFC's been getting rid of these. That's 4 losses in a row. He's not going to compete for the title.
And he's older now, isn't he? Like 36.
He is older.
Yeah.
Bellator. It might be where he's going.
It could be. I mean, it doesn't look like there's any place for him in the UFC now. Sad to say, because he was a beast when he was good. He hasn't looked like he's belonged in his last few fights in the ring.
No.
Which sucks to say for him, but
yeah, he dropped off fast.
He did.
Sometimes when you lose a big fight. I think the way he lost to Usman just broke him. I think.
Yeah.
He got dominated the whole fight. And he just hasn't been the same since.
It can do that for you. I mean, confidence is a big thing.
He was a championship level fighter. It's hard to get yourself going. I guess just hasn't been able to get to the same way.
Yeah.
And then the main event, it was a good one.
A lot of people pick Stipe.
I
had some people pick him on Instagram.
Well, there were a lot of questions about what had changed since the last fight.
Beast, though.
No, Ngannou learned he stuffed the takedown and kept it standing. He even tried to get his own takedown. But when you stand with that guy, and if he connects, it's over.
He's a beast.
And he connected. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he caught him, knocked him out. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if Stipe comes back. I hope he comes back, but he'll probably take some time. But in a way, it's good for the heavyweight division because you'll get more fights without the layoff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking forward to it. And maybe we can get a huge fight with him and Jones.
What I'm saying is Jones next.
I would love
Show
to
me
see
the
it.
money.
But I think they got Derek Lewis that can fight if Jones wants to play this game about the money.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Jones is jumping at the bit to fight Ngannou.
Doesn't seem like it.
I think against anybody else, he felt like he had a really good chance. Stipe, it's just a size difference.
Mm-hmm.
Stipe, he's 230 something. I know Jones has put on weight, put on some muscle to fight heavyweight, and he's probably getting close to that. He might be in the 220, 230, walking around, but then you got this guy that's pretty much as big as you can be in heavyweight. And it's 265. He's 263, built like a truck.
I don't think Derek Lewis is a good matchup for him.
For Ngannou?
Mm-hmm.
It'd be interesting. Last time they fought, it wasn't very good.
I think he's too slow.
Well, he's powerful.
He is powerful, but I think Ngannou, and he's been better lately too. Derek Lewis was someone that was headed up, And then he kind of had a few bad fights, but lately his past few, he's looked really good again.
Yeah.
So it could be a good fight. I just don't think he matches up well. But
Well,
we'll
with
see.
those two, it's whoever gets caught.
Who's swinging? Yeah. Who
He
catches
could.
it on the
He
chin?
might lose. I don't know. That fight. I can't see that fight going very long this time. I
No,
think unless they're both very timid and they're keeping
I
away
don't
from
think
each
they'll be
other.
timid. Derek Lewis,
But
especially, isn't a timid guy.
Ngannou has started this. He's
Mhm.
going to blitz you if he sees the opportunity because
Yeah.
he knows all he got to do is connect with one of them. He can fire 10. If he hits you with one, you're out and it's over.
Well, that might be where Derek Lewis has a chin. He can take a beating.
Jones would be interesting because of the reach.
Mm-hmm.
And Jones is a good wrestler. He's very
He's a very
strategic.
good wrestler. I think he matches up better, and
You have to
he's
take him down.
fast. He's fast.
The only way to beat him is to take him down.
Mm-hmm.
But man, that size difference, it's going to be hard holding down somebody that big.
I mean, I like Nagano and he's a beast, but I never bet against John Jones.
Yeah, and his reach. I mean, yeah, Jones has a reach advantage, but it's not as significant as it is against almost everybody else.
Yeah.
Like John has a huge reach advantage over most people. One
Yeah,
person
he's
he didn't
long.
was Gustafsson, and he struggled with him the
Mhm.
first fight.
Yeah.
Gustafsson, and we'll see. I'm interested to see what happens. I think Ngannou can be a big star. Can make a lot of money. He wins these fights.
Derek Lewis could be next. I might be wrong on this. I thought I saw John Jones say Derek Lewis is next.
It'll be Lewis or Jones will be the next for Ngannou.
Mhm.
One of those two.
If he beats Derek Lewis, Jones can't duck him, I don't think, anymore. So
Jones will duck him. Jones just doesn't have to fight.
show me the money.
Gonna say it's about the money, but he doesn't want any.
Yep. We'll see. We don't want to get too much into UFC 261. We'll talk about that when it gets a little closer.
Yep.
But that card is stacked.
Mm-hmm.
Stacked. Valentina. Of course, she's going to win. And then you got Zhang fighting Rose, who's looked pretty good in her last few fights after almost getting destroyed last year when she got slammed on her face. And then Usman and Masvidal. Whew.
That will be good.
And this is big for Masvidal because he hasn't looked good in his past. I think his past 2 fights he lost right now. Is he down 2?
Masvidal?
Mm-hmm.
No, he just lost his last one.
Was it his last one?
He hasn't fought since Usman. But he's saying he needed a full camp to be better. I personally don't think nothing's going to change. He may get finished this time.
Mm-hmm. Usman's a beast too. Usman, I will never bet against.
Usman is a beast.
John Jones, Usman. I mean, these guys look indestructible. Usman's a guy that when he fights, he looks so technically. I mean, you see why he's a champion.
Well, there's only one person I know that can stay with him, and that's Covington. Everybody else he's going to mop the floor with.
He mopped the floor with Covington.
Huh?
He mopped the floor with Covington.
That was a close fight. He finished him, but it was a close fight until he finished.
It was close in the beginning, but I think I don't know. He's too technically good.
We'll see if Hamzat. He's got potential to be a good, tough contender, and he's supposedly coming back against Magny. We'll see.
I like that card. We'll see. We'll talk more about that when it gets closer.